Welcome back to Golden Eagle Prospecting. James Bird here. We're back at the Kern River at the spot I call Gravity Falls. Right behind me is Rocky Hills. I have dug this spot out before. This is one reason why you should keep notes on where you dig. I remembered it was a couple years ago, and with further thought, it was more than 2 years ago. Roughly 2 years ago, this water was really high, and it actually got up into these crevices up here that I've already dug out in the past. I've walked by this place so many times thinking, I got all the gold out of it already. Well, in 2023, we had a lot of high water, a lot of rain, a wet season. And I believe it redeposited gold in here. So let's take a look if this old spot holds new gold. I'll do the digging, you dig the likes and subscribes. So here we are. I've had this spot pretty well cleaned out. It looks like a bunch of dirt back here. I found some decent gold in here in the past. It was at least 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And a lot of this gravel, I know I had classified a lot of it and thrown it out. Maybe here, I don't remember. If I would have taken notes like a smart prospector, I would know by now. But yeah, there's a lot of these good gravels all over the place. I don't know if it was from me, another prospector, or from the recent rains we had after this redeposited in here. So I'm going to hit this spot, a couple test pins. I'm going to do a couple test pins from in these areas, which are pretty high. It's kind of crazy. This is a pretty high area. But with all this bedrock and all the ways to stop this gold with a straight shot, inside curve on a straight part of the river, could easily have deposited plenty of gold. And then I'm going to come over here looking from upriver, going down river. These are in line with the river. I don't believe I ever cleaned these out thinking it would have just washed away. Well, I found a lot of gold in crevices that run with the flow of the river. And there's plenty of ways for this to stop. So let's start digging and get that gold. Within minutes, first pan down. Let me give you a look at this. If we were mining black sand, we would be rich, but we're not. We're doing gold. But there is one. Come on, load up. Focus. 1, 2 specks. And then those are pretty small. And then a little micro nano dot somewhere. And one little pan right on the top of the stuff. So with this beautiful day and beautiful weather, let's go dig together. So the spot I just got the dirt from, up in here and right in there. Let's test these materials right here where all these nice looking gravels are. Right from the top. Let's get to the river, pan this juicy stuff up, see what we got. So I came down here for the first pan. It's kind of sliding off this little edge here. And I was like, man, I wish I had a better seat. I forgot I have a shovel, duh. So I dug out a little seat, put a couple stones I can kind of place my feet on. Now I can dig in comfort, or pan in comfort. And okay, this pan was from pretty much the surface of the outer part of that crevice area. And we got 1, 2, 3 dots, 3 little colors there. Looks like some pretty decent stuff. I'm going to fill up a bucket, do a 5-pan test, see what we get. So there we have it. Get some shade on it, yeah? All right, so 1, oh, come on, camera focus. There it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little nano dot, 5. I'll take it. All right, so it wasn't 5 pans, it was 3 pans, but 5 gallons of material, and this is the stuff I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, about 6, 7, 8, maybe 8,000 pieces in there. So should be plenty good enough to pan, and actually a pretty good sized little piece in there, kind of round bit. So thinking back, I didn't take any notes, but I dug this spot, but all I did was, like, I was into crevicing really hard at that time, and all I ran was the best looking crevices. So all that dirt that I'm digging, either it wasn't there before or I didn't touch it. So it's not crazy rich, but I filled up 20 gallons of material next to me in 5 minutes. That's why I'm so winded right now, but still, 5 minutes, 20 gallons, It'll probably take another, say, 20 minutes to pan through it all. And yeah, we should get some good gold today. Okay, so I made a mistake. I just ran about 10 gallons through one pan. Classify it and then keep all the concentrates in the pan. Definitely a mistake. I was looking at how much black sand was in each pan. I was washing out plenty of gold, I'm sure. But anyways, it was about 7 pans worth, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 pieces, and almost no flour gold. There's like, this is all small, very tiny, but there's a lot of gold that's way smaller than that. And it seems as I must have washed a bunch of it out, because I know there's smaller gold than that in here, and there's none in my pan. So I went ahead and got 20 pans from right where my shovel is up there. 20 pans done. I counted them total. Got it all done. Wasn't a lot of gold. It was pretty decent. There was gold in every pan for the most part, but not a whole lot. So I'm done with this area here. So let's try and get the rest of the gravel out of here however we can. I got the 5-gallon bucket already full. I would like to get some of this right in here. If you can see some of this stuff, not the leaves of course, but it all comes along with it. So let's try to get some of this out of this itty bitty skinny crevice. Get this all classified down, pan it out. So here's the material. It looks all right, not as good as I thought, but that doesn't mean much. What means everything is what's in this pan. A lot of granite shell of rock in here. Just really small, broken down granite stuff. That's a lot of black sand in there. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that looks yummy. Yum, 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 yum. And oh, buddy, I already see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We might be stuck here for a few more hours, guys. That is some wiry looking gold. Give it a tap, tap. A little wiggle, wiggle. Tap, tap. Wiggle, wiggle. Tap, 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 tap. Wiggle. So this is, I have to say, one of the best pans of the day for a single pan, because I didn't do very many single pans. So, but I gotta say, it's some really chunky looking coarse gold in here. So yeah, there's, uh-oh, I lost the other piece. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's one there, a couple there. Yeah, so a couple of pieces in here. They're not showing up very good, but not too bad. I will try to find another crevice similar. Okay, so I do have this 5-gallon bucket full of dirt. I'll try to pull some more from this crevice into that. Alright guys, I've got a bucket of material from that crevice right here. And I have on the top section was the very bottom of that crevice that broke up really good with my digging bar. Got more of that deteriorating bedrock granite out of it. I'm going to try to see this top layer, if that's where a lot of it is. So it's a little more than what was in the top, but a little pan, try see what happens real quick. And then I'm going to pan through this material. This is my last little digging right here. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty good day for a short day. I'm happy with it. We got some gold. I don't know how much, but we will find out here at the end of the day. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Show me the shine. Come on, baby. Know you want me? Sure want you. Apparently you know, because you ran and hid from me. No gold. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, so I got that 5-gallon bucket panned out from that crevice, and there's a couple specks you can see here. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good sized little pieces. 4. Probably some more down in there, but there's so much black sand in this material, I honestly don't find it worth running for how much little gold I found. Yeah, so I won't run any more of that, but I'm done for the day. Here's a beautiful look at the Kern River here, right at the canyon. Just an awesome, beautiful day on the river, digging and prospecting. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll get home and get the totals and the weights and show you guys the good stuff. Have an awesome day. There it is, 0.04. Not much, but some chunkier bits on a spot that I've dug in the past, and after floodwaters, it deposited new gold. Old spot, new gold. Thank you for watching.